A new release, Light It Up. We'll have a couple of copies of that release to give away later during this interview. They've also got a show coming up at Natalie's on November 26th. Welcome back.
Thanks for having
Hey,
us.
thanks for having us, Mike.
Well, let's get started with some music here. What's the name of the first one?
It'll be Sweet Dreams, a cover of the Eurythmics hit, and it's on the new record. Sweet dreams are made of this. Who am I to disagree? Travel the world and the seven seas. Everybody's looking for something. Some of them want to use you. Some of them want to get used by you. Some of them want to abuse you. Some of them want to be abused. Sweet dreams are made of these. Who am I to disagree? I travel the world and the seven seas. Everybody's looking for something. Some of them want to use you. Some of them want to get used by you. Some of them want to abuse you. Some of them want to be abused. Hold your head up. Keep your head up. Hold your head up. Come on, keep your head up.
Keep it up.
Hold your head up.
Hold your head.
Keep your head up.
Keep it up.
Hold your head up.
Hold your
Come
head.
on, keep your head up. Some of them want to use you. Some of them want to get used by you. Some of them want to abuse you. Some of them want to be abused. Sweet dreams are made of these. Who am I to disagree? I travel the world and the seven seas. Everybody's looking for something. Everybody's looking for something. Everybody's looking for something. Everybody's looking for something. Right on.
It's Long Tall Deb and Colin John. One of the cover songs from their latest release, Light It Up, mostly original material on that. And your producer who worked with the waitresses kind of had
Yes.
a little something to do with that song you just played, right?
Yes, Chris Butler. He was very instrumental in this whole project, both writing, arranging, producing, and playing.
He had mentioned, he said, why don't you guys pick like a pop song from the 80s and we'll turn it into a blues version. He said, so we brought him that one. He's like, yeah, turn that into a Texas shuffle. So on the album, it's a little more hard driving. than this. Logistics dictate that Deb and I
Yeah.
came to play for you guys, and we appreciate that very
Yeah,
much.
acoustic here, but at the show it's going to be straight up electric.
All right, so you're here as a duo today, but you got a lot of help from other musicians on the release.
Correct.
And actually, we're going to give away a copy of that release right now, and then after that, tell us who helped you out there. We'll take the first caller right now at area code 614-821-9223 for a copy of the new Long Tall Deb and Colin John release, Light It Up. It's an autographed copy, and I think there's also a sticker in there as well. So we'll take the first caller right now to pick up that CD by calling area code 614-821-9223. And now for the other folks who played on this release. Who are they?
Right on. So, of course, Chris did double duty on both bass and drums. Jason Edwards did additional drums on about 3 songs. We had Zach Varr, a cat from the big island of Hawaii, who did on 1 song. And we have, who else?
We've got Steve Mariner from the band Monkey Junk in Canada, plays harmonica on a track, and then our good friend from Austin, Texas, Alistair Green, trades guitar licks with me on Out for Rip, and then our local friends, Pascal and Jen, Little Red and the Rooster. Pascal plays guitar on Out for Rip with Alistair and I, and Jennifer sings background vocals on Sweet Dreams.
All right, well, let's hear another song, then we'll chat a little bit more. The next one, is it also off your new release?
Absolutely. It's the title track, Light It Up.
Okay.
Let's take hatred, let's take greed, let's take hunger, let's take fear, let's take suspicion, misinformation, light a spark, start a new kind of fire, a new kind of fire, a new kind of fire. A new kind of fire, oh, and we will light it up right now. Yeah. What about people over profit? What about freedom over fear? What about peace over the war machine? This brings justice, it's really clear. When our leaders are paid by corporations, selling their pills on TV, how can change really happen? Till we change how we think. Come on. Light it up right now. Real change won't come till we change how we see the fire right before our eyes. Like a phoenix from the ashes, ooh, hatred, no more greed, no more hunger, no more fear, no more suspicion, misinformation. This light's for freedom, this light is on fire because we'll put people over profit. We'll put freedom over fear. We'll put peace over the war machine. This brings justice. It's pretty clear because we're gonna light it up right now. We're gonna light it up right now. Light it up right now. We will. We're gonna light it up right now. Nice.
And if you're just tuning in, you're listening to Long Tall Deb and Colin John performing live from Studio A. That's the title track from their latest release, Light It Up. Let's give away that other copy of that release now. This will also be an autographed copy, which includes a Long Tall Deb and Colin John sticker. And we'll take the first caller again at area code 614-821-9223. That's to pick up the new Long Tall Deb and Colin John release. Looks like we got somebody on the phone there right now, so we can move on. Colin was playing guitar earlier. Now he's holding something. I'm not quite sure what that is. Can you explain?
This
that
is a
instrument?
Hawaiian lap-style guitar called a Weizenborn. It's made out of koa wood from the Big Island, and it's what it is. It's a steel guitar that you play. If you see the strings, you can see that out in Radio Land for sure. The strings are raised off the fingerboard, and you play it in your lap.
It's
And
beautiful.
you may have seen an instrument like this with like David Lindley or Ben Harper. They've become pretty popular in the last 10 years. But for a while they weren't, but they are now. So,
And if you want to take a look at that, you can check us out on Facebook right now. We're also broadcasting live there. And you've played all over the U.S., also places in Europe like France and the United Kingdom, also Canada, India. You also played at Kathmandu. How did you
Yes.
get there? Was there alternative transportation involved? Maybe
Well,
a
no,
rickshaw or
we
something?
used the actual airplane.
well,
But it
let's
was a lot
tell
of
about
fun.
the, speaking of rickshaws, right?
Oh, yeah, okay, so you may have the previous release, Streets of Mumbai, here in the studio somewhere. In fact, I heard it yesterday on WCBE, but long story short, the tour manager in Mumbai, or was it Pune, I forget, but they'd miscalculated how much transportation they would need, so they just got one van for like 10 people and a bunch of gear and suitcases. So he's like, oh dear. So they got the auto rickshaws on the case, and we were like speeding through the city at like 4 a.m, so it was fun.
So you've got a show coming up at Natalie's later this month. What else is coming up for you in the future?
Well, we're going to be writing some more material probably for some future releases.
Yeah,
Probably do some touring starting in late spring
yeah.
and summer. And we're doing some stuff in Europe later next year, right?
Yeah, and Norway and another UK tour with our friend Ben Waters, who's a fantastic boogie woogie piano player, plays with the Stones now and all kinds of people.
Yeah.
So we were there this past summer on a festival. That was a great time. So yeah, it would be playing at Natalie's, and then I don't think we've got another.
No,
No, we don't have another gig scheduled
he's headed
yet.
to Hawaii.
I go back to Hawaii and I play my resort gigs. It's my anonymous gigs. People don't realize I play like a lot of Hawaiian music and instrumental guitar during the wintertime, and then they have no idea that I'm a blues rocker,
Right.
a wolf
He plays
in
it all.
sheep's clothing.
I'm not just the president of the fan club. I'm also a member.
Well, yeah, I just try to. You have to diversify these days to play music full time. I've been doing it for 40 years, so I'm fortunate for that. And
Yeah.
so, yeah.
Hey, is it okay if I give a shout out to a few special people who might be listening?
Absolutely.
Yeah. I'd like to send my big ups to all the school bus drivers with Columbus City Schools, transportation, intervention aides, transportation child care attendants, especially those based here at Fort Hays, as well as the Fort Hays custodial staff. They do unsung hero work, and I just wanted to say thanks. It's been my pleasure to support them in my other capacity on Fort Hays.
Yeah, we know about their unsung hero
Yes.
work here. We see them here at WCBE
Absolutely.
quite a bit.
All of y'all are unsung heroes here at WCBE.
Long live Fort Hays and WCBE.
And Colin mentioned he's been playing for about 40 years now, and before teaming up with Long Tall Deb, you actually worked with folks like Pinetop Perkins, Hubert Sumlin, Big Jack Johnson, also Gary Brooker from Procol Harum. How were you able to fall in with these guys?
Well, all the blues guys I played with, when I graduated from Ohio University in the late 80s, and I answered an ad in the Village Voice for a blues band out of New York, and I drove there and auditioned, Little Mike and the Tornadoes, and I got the gig, and their main gig was backing up blues legends like Pinetop Perkins from Muddy Waters Band and piano, Hubert Sumlin, obviously Howlin' Wolf's guitar player. So I was extremely fortunate to be able to back those guys up, and I learned a lot. And then I moved to England, and I fell in with Eric Clapton's old rhythm section of Henry Spinetti and Dave Bronze, and they were also playing with Gary Brooker for charity events in a band called No Stiletto Shoes. And they called it that because the Village Hall, they would do their shows, had old oak floors, and there was a sign out front that said no stiletto shoes, so it wouldn't become pockmarked from all the jitterbug dancing. So I got to play with Gary several times. He actually played in my band, believe it or not, and we used to tour in Germany, and I had Gary Brooker from Procol Harum as my piano player. Although I never looked at it like that. I was like, well, I guess somebody's name's got to be on it, but yeah. So it was quite an experience playing with those guys all around.
All right, well, thanks for coming back in here this morning. It's Long Tall Deb and Colin John. Their next show is going to be at Natalie's Wednesday, November 26th. So you can see them perform live there and hear some of that new music with a full band, I assume.
Correct. We're flying in, so we'll have the full lineup from the CD minus, so we'll have basically Chris Butler, Jason Edwards, Phil Maneri, and then special guest Alistair Green from Austin and the great Sean Booker from right here in Columbus. She's going to trade vocals with me, and it'll be a rootin' tootin' good time.
All right. Well, what's the name of the last one you're going to play for us here?
Hear Them Moan.
I was a young child, raised on the Holy Ghost. I never questioned the faith, but as I got older, saw beyond black and white. That's when the sky began to break. Tried to cast out the demon, but I could not ignore the world in front of my eyes. And as I broke from that old-time religion, I felt the steam begin to rise. Steam began to rise. Wander the streets as a man in the shadows plays his accordion squeeze box. Linger in the doorway, the midnight air hangs thick as Spanish moss in a cypress swamp. Many nights, Many miles I've walked alone now beneath this sister moon. Tickle my toes in the soft sinking mud. I slowly move through the bayou. Oh. Hear them moan, holler and stomp their feet while they play a funeral dirge. Grant me one last wish, just get me back before sunrise while they lower me into the earth. I've had this feeling ever since I rode out of town. Like a slow-moving freight train, I went down. I've got a fever, and I don't know why. Feel like my house is on fire. Oh, hear them moan. Ooh, hear them moan. Ooh, hear them moan. Ooh, hear them moan. Ooh. Hear them moan.